I can't believe that this is your first day because like you're doing amazing. Good morning and a happy first day of orientation. Oops, not orientation, y'all. Rotations for me, family medicine. The first patient is at 9:30. I plan to get there at 9 o'clock. I'll stay in the bed an extra 10 minutes. So I'm probably gonna get there like a little bit after 9. So let me hurry up and eat this breakfast and then I'll give you an update on how I'm feeling and what I'm wearing, all the things. All right, it was snowing when I first woke up this morning and now it's raining. But I just got off the phone with my mother and I'm walking to the clinic. Like I should arrive by like 9:10. It's almost that time. Talking to my mother because she called me back. And I'm like, dang, I left my HPI book at home, history of present illness, and it like tells you the order that you should be asking the patients the different questions. And I haven't done this in over 6 months. So I'm just like, bruh, I really should have grabbed that. I hope I packed my stethoscope. I'm pretty sure I put it in my bag last night. But now I can't think straight. I'm just like, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus be a fence out around me every day. So I was trying to go through bold cards or old cards. And I'm like, is O the origin, L location, D duration, C characteristics, A, I can't remember, maybe it's aggravation, R radiation, T time, and S severity. But then I'm like, what do we ask after that? Is it allergies, medication? But that type of stuff is already in the chart, but that's what you had to ask for like standardized patients. So, child, I'm literally about to tell this resident, good morning, good morning, good morning. And this is my very first rotation. What are the expectations? How should I conduct a patient visit? I have not done this like before on my own as a third-year medical student. So help, please. But I will be sure to let y'all know how this goes. This person running to make that like, I'm not about to run. But yes, excitement. And yes, I look like a child with this hat on, but it's cold outside. And I just honestly could not. And I don't care. First morning clinic in the books. It was like so busy. I saw so many patients on my own, but it's time to get lunch and I'm low-key kind of tired. So I don't know what I'm gonna do before afternoon clinic. It starts in an hour and a half, but more updates to come. But this is, yes. I'm so tired. Ah. Well, my first day is in the books. It's cold. I mean, I guess it's not really that cold, but it's kind of wet out here. Morning clinic, no one canceled. The first couple of patients came late, like it was supposed to start at 9:30, and didn't start seeing patients at 10:15. Last patient was at 11:45, and I think we were done by like 12:30. So, afternoon clinic was supposed to start at 2 o'clock, so I got to go on lunch. And she asked me like, did you eat? And I was like, no, but I have food here. And then like 2 minutes later, she was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. We don't mean to not let you eat or anything. It just gets so busy. Like when I asked you that, I meant to say go eat. And I was like, okay. So I left to go eat, took a 20-minute nap during my lunch because I was just like so tired. I stayed up to midnight last night. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like trying to prepare for today. I had to empty my dishwasher, things like that. But so that was cool. Afternoon clinic was supposed to start at 2. People were late there as well, but I think we wound up only having like 3, maybe 4 patients. Of the 8 that were supposed to be on the schedule, 1 person removed themselves and then the rest were no-shows. So that was kind of like, okay, I don't know if that was my train or not, but there goes that. I'm too far anyway to run. But all in all, it was, it was a good day. Like family medicine, they're so like chill. I'm thinking I need to get there 30 minutes early. Last night when I had sent that email, she was just like, oh, just get there before the first patient. I asked the resident this afternoon, like, oh, what time should I arrive tomorrow? She was like, oh, 15 minutes early is sufficient, and I only work a half day tomorrow, so that's cool too. I think like the very first patient that I saw, I was telling her, like, because all my friends were like, be sure to let them know that this is your first rotation. Like, basically, like, hey, go light on me a little bit. It's your first rotation. So I told her, and she was like, okay, do you want to see the first patient with me? Like, see one, do one. And I was like, oh, yes, that sounds amazing. So I saw the first patient with her. And then immediately she like sent me on my own. And I think what's so cool about family medicine, you literally see everybody. Like, I'm talking newborn babies to the elderly, and like total different concerns. Like, I don't have to worry about getting tired of seeing the same thing. It can go from diabetes, hypertension management, to allergies, to a well child visit, or, you know, disability paperwork, all these different things. So that was cool. It was tons of variety throughout the day. The afternoon was a lot slower due to the cancellations. So I started getting tired again. But in the afternoon, I got different responsibility of, wow, it's getting so dark, sorry y'all. But in the afternoon, I got different responsibility of actually writing my notes. So in the morning, I was writing the note, but the resident wasn't using my note. In the afternoon, she was like, okay, since we have so much more time, I want you to write the note. And she would like give me feedback on what I was doing and how to improve it. So that was cool. And then at the end, she told me that, I can't believe that this is your first day, because like, you're doing amazing. The way you're writing these notes is just awesome. And I was like, yeah, you know, and hopefully as time goes on, I will stop forgetting to ask so many questions in the room. She was like, listen, I've been a resident for a year and a half, and I still be forgetting to ask stuff. So like, you're doing great. Can't wait to see where you are in January, because that's the next time I'm going to work with her. It's going to be the first week after winter break. I think it's really like that Tuesday after we come back from the new year. So that'll be cool. But like, it feels so good to be back in this setting, because I haven't been doing things like this since I was a research coordinator. The last time I was a research coordinator was back in 2017. So it's been quite some time, and like, it's really my bag. Like, it's my element, being with people. Like, clearly, as y'all see, super personable, love to talk, love to engage, love to ask questions and get to know people. It's like, yeah, the charisma, it comes out in this stage. But my hands are cold, my arm is hurting from holding this phone up. So let me put this up, and I'll give y'all more update when I get home. Bye. So pre-charting consists of logging into Epic, which is the electronic medical record system. And I go in, I look to see how many people are on the schedule for the following day. And I click into the chart, read up and see what their chief concern is, what brings them in for the visit. And then I open up a note that I would then be writing in the following day. and I write down all the questions that I anticipate asking them. And then I start to think of what the assessment and plan is, which is what I would present to the resident and saying, okay, so this person came in with this concern, for example, a cough, and my plan is to prescribe some cough medicine, have them follow up in 2 weeks to see if it's a viral or a bacterial infection, something like that. So the first night, I didn't really know what pre-charting was. My friend told me that that's what I needed to do, and I was a little confused. And so I really was just looking in the charts, and now I know that I should be taking notes to make my following day a lot lighter. So yeah, learning every day as things go by and constantly trying to create a new routine and a new schedule for myself.